In a significant escalation of modern warfare tactics, Israel has accused Iran of launching a missile-carrying cluster submunitions that deliberately targeted civilian areas within central Israel. The alleged use of such munitions, known for spreading dozens of smaller explosives across wide territories, has reignited global concerns over humanitarian law violations. According to the Israeli military, the missile's warhead fragmented mid-air at a height of about 7 kilometers, dispersing approximately 20 bomblets across an 8-kilometer radius. One of the submunitions reportedly struck a residential home in Azor, near Tel Aviv, causing structural damage but no reported casualties, as detailed by the Times of Israel. Cluster munitions are among the most criticized forms of armament due to their indiscriminate nature. Many of the bomblets fail to detonate on impact, remaining a deadly risk for civilians long after a conflict ends. Israel's military has since published public alerts and graphics warning residents of unexploded submunitions. Brigadier General Effie Defrin claimed Iran intentionally aimed to maximize civilian harm, accusing Tehran of employing weapons of wide dispersion in a deliberate bid to escalate terror. His remarks echo growing regional anxieties that warfare in the Middle East is increasingly shifting toward tactics that ignore established norms of engagement. Independent observers and arms control experts have weighed in with alarm. Daryl G. Kimball, head of the Arms Control Association, described the deployment of cluster bombs in densely populated civilian areas as egregious, warning that such actions violate international humanitarian standards. He emphasized that Iran's known issues with missile targeting precision should have made it evident that any such deployment would pose an enormous risk to civilians. Kimball added that these munitions often become long-term hazards due to the high rate of unexploded ordnance, exacerbating post-conflict recovery challenges. Iran has so far remained silent on the accusation, with its mission to the United Nations declining to issue any immediate response. The use of cluster bombs by either side remains legally controversial. Despite international consensus against such weapons, both Iran and Israel have refused to join the 2008 Convention on Cluster Munitions, a treaty ratified by 111 countries and 12 additional observers. The treaty bans the development, stockpiling, and transfer of cluster munitions, citing their disproportionate harm to civilians. The U.S., Russia, and Ukraine are also not signatories, although cluster munitions have been deployed by both Ukrainian and Russian forces, further muddying the global stance on their use.